I've been eyeing up this wired lav mic for a while. It was a bite an hour or best offer, so I put in something like, I think £19 out of 25 because I wasn't in a rush, but I thought, you know what? In fact, there was a bit of a deal on with Top Cashback. I'll put a link below, and that would have gave me an extra 10% off, so I thought, why not? Did think I should have upped the bid, to be honest, but anyway, left it. 48 hours later, absolutely nothing. Never mind. Day later, I thought, you know what, put another little cheeky bid on. So I put, I think £20.50 out of 25. And within 24 hours, I got something I didn't quite expect. A counter offer, but the counter offer was for £15.12. So obviously I'm thinking it's either going to be completely fishy or buy of the year. I checked out the feedback, 18,000 odd positive feedback, had a little look at some of the reviews and whatnot, and I thought, seems legit. So paid, PayPal, so you've got the guarantee right in there. And here we are, we're going to check out my new Aputure A.lav lav mic and see if it's any good or if it's a complete duff. You've got to check out Curtis Judd's review of this, and there's a bunch of others on YouTube that go into proper audiophile detail on why this is the lav mic that you want to get if you want a pretty budget, mid-range but quality lav mic. Now the boya that I use is very budget, but as you know from the reviews, and hopefully as you got from listening to this channel over the year or so, it's not too bad. I think it's all right. This should be better, and we're going to find out. The seal was cracked, so not a good start, but remember, £15.12. Silica gel still in there, so it can't be a complete write-off. Honest. Right, product manual. If you really want to read that, pause, look very closely on a big screen, or download it from Aputure's website. I do like this case, and that's one thing that attracted me to this microphone. It's branded there, that's okay, whatever. It's a nice solid material with a bit of cushion in there. Worth noting, little belt loop, nice little bit of thought has gone into that. It's a simple little thing, but it means I can probably put a carabiner around it, clip it onto my belt if need be, and just go. Inside, it's very neat, and I haven't got this kind of solution with my other mics, and I use different hard shells and stuff, but this has got the works. The mic module there, we've got a nice big dead cat there for a bit of wind protection. Black masking tape, very handy for attaching that to shirts or bodies or whatever. There's the mic there, handy spool thing there. It's a bit of rubber, but that makes it a lot easier to tidy up. A USB charging cable to charge the module itself. We've got a cable for attaching to the recorder. For example, I've got a Zoom H2N, which I need to use a little bit more really. Or you can attach it to, well, this Canon 80D is the plan initially. And we've got another cable here for attaching to the mobile. What you've got is a port there for the headphones, so you can monitor the audio at the same time. You've got your out there and your in there. So to all intents and purposes, you pop your in, and that's nice, a little indicator, so it's showing you that it recognizes that there's a feed to come into that. And then here you've got your output for your headphones or for your charger. I've got it plugged in to a battery pack right here via USB. You do need a USB adapter, but you know, everybody's got your standard USB cables these days, and that will go into the charging cable, and you get this indicator also comes on when you're charging. Apparently when it's fully charged, that will go off, and you're recommended to do that the first time out the gate. This thing's got a decent battery life, to be honest, apparently over 200 hours, so you'll probably forget to charge it at some point because it will go on forever. Just before I plug this Aputure in, this that you're hearing now is the Boya BM1 that you probably always hear for the most part on this channel. I'm going to plug this straight in now. This microphone is monitoring okay on the 80D. Everything seems fine. I always apply limiter in Final Cut Pro and that's all I'll do to the sound. Just limiter to bring it all even to -4 decibels, I believe. Learned that off Larry Jordan's website. Very handy, and I think it's improved my sound, at least for now, as a quick solution. Must say, I do like this thing. It's a nice solid case, happy with that. This little piece of rubbery material for wrapping the cable around will come in handy, and for £15, you know what, this would have been good for £25. Let me stop, have a think, test it out a bit more, and then get back to you, well, in this exact same video in just about 3 seconds. Yeah, very happy with it. As far as I can tell, I've got myself a bargain. I'm not going to dive headfirst using them just yet. I'm going to give them some more tests, because clearly I've just had a very quickish run through with them and I've checked it out, and so far I'm happy. But before something goes wrong with the PayPal guarantee or whatever you call it, I'm going to give it another good run through. But all signs are pointing to this becoming my go-to lav mic. And of course, if you've checked out any other in-depth reviews on this thing, you know that that makes sense. I've pushed the audio level up, so now it's monitoring at 12 on the Canon, which is might be monitoring a little bit higher than that, so we'll see how that goes. But it's on the 12, so it's not going, yeah, I might have done it a little bit of a fraction now I've settled back into it. But anyway, by the time I start using this full time, I'd have worked out exactly, more or less, in the situation that I'm working, where I want to put that monitor. The cool thing with this A to D, of course, is I can see the monitor right there. But you know, if you're new to YouTube and all this stuff, don't stare at the screen, stare at the lens. And that's the same if you don't even do this stuff, but if you take selfies for some reason, don't stare at the screen, stare at the camera. Otherwise your selfie ends up like this. Thanks for watching, subscribe. It's just an excuse to check out the microphone. If you got this far, cheers.